President Biden signed his trillion-dollar bipartisan infrastructure package into law today, a hard-fought victory after months of negotiation. But it comes as historic inflation threatens his larger climate change and social spending plan and drives down his approval rating. Reporter Alice Barr has the latest from D.C.
President Biden today marking the biggest legislative victory of his presidency so far by signing the bipartisan infrastructure bill into law.
Today, we're finally getting this done. So my message to the American people is this: America's moving again, and your life is going to change for the better.
The $1.2 trillion package pours billions into roads, bridges, public transit, the power grid, clean water, and broadband internet. It earned the support of lawmakers, governors, and mayors in both parties.
Finding common ground to advance the interests of the American people should be rewarded, not attacked.
Some Republican backers received death threats, highlighting the toxic depths of this country's polarization. And divisions within the Democratic Party threaten the president's larger climate change and social spending package the House plans to vote on this week. At least one key moderate senator raising concerns the new spending could worsen the highest inflation in decades. Supporters argue it will relieve the pressure on Americans' wallets.
So they have to know that it's about making life more affordable for them, whether it's lowering the cost of prescription drugs or the child tax credit or pre-K for their kids.
As consumer costs rise, President Biden's approval rating dropping. A new Washington Post ABC News poll shows just 41% approve. The president balancing challenges at home with global conflict, holding a virtual summit tonight with Chinese President Xi Jinping, with a docket of high-stakes issues from COVID-19 to military activities, human rights, and climate change.
Following today's signing, the president, vice president, and cabinet secretaries hit the road to continue selling the law across the country. The president heads to Woodstock, New Hampshire tomorrow and Detroit on Wednesday. Today's the deadline to register for the child tax credit if you're not already receiving one. So far, more than $15 billion has been distributed to families with children up to 17 years old. The distributions were based on 2020 tax returns. Families who did not file can use the IRS's non-filer tool to register. Payments of as much as $300 per child are set to end in December. A Wall Street bank is predicting America's unemployment rate will hit a 50-year low by the end of 2022. Goldman Sachs told its clients that they expect the nation's unemployment rate to hit a low of 3.5% by the end of next year. Now that would match the 50-year record low reached back in 2019. As the economic recovery from the pandemic continues, Goldman says there will be dramatic improvement compared to April of 2020, when unemployment was nearly 15%. However, the bank is also predicting that inflation will continue to get worse this winter before it gets better. Up next on Valley News Live at 5, COVID cases trending upward and the impact that it's having on hospitals across Minnesota.